Hello everyone and welcome to another one of CTC's workflow videos, and today we'll be talking about connecting panels through feed through lugs. So oftentimes what happens is when you have one panel feeding another panel, you do not want the panel that is being fed to occupy any breaker spaces on the source panel. So we'll be looking at a workaround for that kind of a scenario. So what I'm going to do is start a new project with the system's default template, and in this new project I'll go to say the one power plan. I'm just going to draw a couple of walls here, and I'm going to place a couple of panel boards. So I have one panel here and another panel sitting here. I'm going to give my panels a name, so I'll call this say panel A, and I can call this panel B. And I'm also going to place a few receptacles in this view. Right, so we have our panels placed and we have some receptacles, and now I can select my panels, assign a distribution system to the panels, and what I can now do is I can connect my receptacles to panel B. So let's suppose the receptacles are connected to panel B and panel B is being fed from panel A. So we'll create these power systems, select our panels, right? So now when I create a panel schedule for panel B, I can use the default template and I see my receptacles connected to this panel. What I can now do is say that panel B is being fed from panel A, and now when I go to panel A using the default template, I see the load classification and I also see the breaker slots that it is occupying. However, I do not want it to take up these slots on the panel. So let's see how we can do that. So with panel A selected, first of all what I'll do is I will increase the number of single pole breakers to 42, and what I can now do is I can go to manage, go to edit a template, select the branch panel and open it, and in here what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the number of slots shown from 42 up to say 48. Okay, so we see 48 slots now. Finish the template, and I can then go back to the panel schedule for panel A, and I can select my circuit here and I can move it down. So I'll move it down all the way, and I have to reapply the template. So I go to change template, select that template and hit OK, and now I see the 48 slots. So with this selected, I want to move it further down, so I'll go back to the panel and set the number of single pole breakers up to 48. Go back to the panel schedule, and now I can move it all the way down. So I've moved it to the 43rd through the 47th circuit, and what we'll do now is we'll go back to the manage tab, edit the template, and now I'll set the number from 48 back down to 42. Right, finish the template, and now I need to reapply the template to this panel. So I can change template and hit OK again. So it gives you a warning telling you that it is set to display fewer slots than what is needed to display the maximum number of one pole breakers set on the equipment. But you can see here that it's not occupying any breaker slots now, but it is still showing you the load classification. So this is the workaround you could use to show feed through lugs. You could just increase the number of slots shown and then decrease it back. Move the circuit down and then decrease it back. So let us know what you think about this video, and if you have any questions, do post them and we'll be happy to answer those questions. Thank you. Have a nice day.